And for the second part of this assignment, and third, we're gonna need a Boolean statement. We call it flag and initialize it as false. We're gonna see where it comes in handy. And second part goes like display array1 union array2. As we saw in our concept, is basically printing every number we see in both sets, unrepeated. And we strategize to first print every number in the first set and add to that every number in the second set that does not exist in the first set. And as you noticed, this part of our strategy, our plan, is basically repeating the first part of this assignment. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to copy and paste those two lines we wrote in part one, have them here, and we have the first 10 multiples of 2 printed right there. But the second part of our strategy, adding these values, that's a little tricky and needs the concept of nested loops and some ifs. And that's where our Boolean statement comes in handy. Before struggling with the code, let's think what we want to do. So after printing everything in the first set, we go to the second set and compare each value in the second set to every value in the first set and ask ourselves if they're equal. If they're equal, that means that they're in the intersection part, right? Like if I go to the second set, right, and look at 6, which is in the second set, look at 6 and ask myself if 6 is also in the second set. Well, the answer is true. So as a result, we're going to see that I put my flag as true. So if the flag is true and that number is actually also exists in the first set, so I should not print it. But if I like take 3, the first number, index 0, and compare it to every value in the first set and see that no, there's no equality. There's always it's different from every value in the first set. So that way, my flag will never be true. So we think about it. We print only when our flag is false. So I'm looking at these ifs so quickly. This first if basically takes the index I of the second set, right? Second array, and this second for loop basically runs every index in the first array, right? And then this if statements ask the important question, and based on the condition being met or not, uh, as we talked about, marks the flag as true. And when it marks the flag true, we decide then, okay, print the value of index I of array 2 if the flag is only false. And we write it down. If the flag is false, then type print that. And this is the code for part 2. Let's run it and make sure it works. Nice. You see, this part is basically first 10 digits are just simply the first part of the assignment, but this part is the important part. So we see the values 3, 9, 15, 21, 24, 27, 30. Looking at the concept, those are all the values we have here. So we only added to the first set these numbers.